This constitutes all available data. That information is not available.
Then you will remain silent until further instructed.
If you didn't want the answer, you shouldn't have asked the question.
This...
Korak, what are your limits?
They have not yet been defined. My knowledge is virtually infinite. My secondary ability is to logically process that knowledge and make accurate predictions. Instructions are not needed if commands are succinct. That is better. Our relationship will be best served if your statements are free of ambiguity.
You know what they say. No good deed goes unpunished.
My interpretation of the data leaves little room for error. I am checking. Kindly wait. I have the information you require.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile. Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
State your program requirements. They will be implemented when capacity is available.
It's all gone a bit wrong. Let's start again. I didn't check my audio and I didn't switch my audio on. Should have audio in a second now. That's not a good start. It's all gone a bit wrong. Yeah, right, let's start again. At least I picked it up before it's too late. Yeah, so what we're doing today. Oh God, I wish I'd have recorded that. Anyway, here we go. So coffee, whitener and sugar dispenser, 3D model. So we've got a model dispenser and 3D print it. Okay, so basically what I said before I got cut off, well, I forgot to turn the phantom power on the microphone. Oh, never mind. So every time you go to make a coffee, you got your jars, you got to undo the lid. You got to take 2 spoons out, and you got a chance of knocking the spoon and dropping a bit of powder before it gets into the cup. You got to put the lid back on. These jars aren't light; they're heavy, so they can slip out your hand. And you've got to do the same with this one. You've got to slide it back and forth. Same with this one. As you slide them back, you hit the tiles on the around the worktop, and that makes a noise. And then you've got more chance of knocking the spoon and dropping it everywhere. Okay, and it does take time to put all the lids on and off. And if you want a regular drink, basically you're gonna go through all the process all over again. Anyway, let's hope this doesn't take too long. So we've got episode 1. It's not real work. It's I'm just doing it just to get rid of this one little problem. So hopefully, and we'll be able to do it quickly without too many iterations. Anyway, let's get on with it. Okay, so I envisaged some kind of carousel with 3 sections in it, so you can just pour your contents in when you purchase it. You put in the jar in each section, the coffee, the whitener and the sugar, and and ideally some kind of carousel system where the gravity puts the powder enough into a spoonful into a chute, and as you rotate it, it grabs another load and puts that into the chute. So the more times you spin and turn it, you get a teaspoonful of whatever it is you're on at the time. So anyway, it's going to be quite difficult, but what we need to do is first get some scale into it and do some modelling. So welcome to the first one. My name's Dave Jones. I design all sorts of stuff, and anyway, this is a bit of a divert away from norm. So let's just get on with it. Okay, so get back onto, let's load up a 3D program, and we'll start modelling a jar. And I've brought the jar up, a typical jar. We'll get onto that in a second. I don't know if anyone will watch this, I don't really care. But, I'm just going to record it anyway, you never know. We'll do something with it. Right, so we're going to start off with a blank slate. Not really. I'm going to open this up. The reason is because it's got all my settings in it. So what I'm going to do is going to save this as. Okay. Right, we're going to call this. Right, it's going to be called Coffee Whitener and Sugar Carousel. I've already created Carousel in the past. Carousel Dispenser. There you go. That's what it's called. Right, okay, so we're going to create that. And at the minute it's got all this stuff in here. We don't want this stuff, so what I'm going to do is just go like that, make sure, and then I'll delete it and we'll start on a fresh slate. Okay, so there we go. Right, we're here on it. So yeah, so first thing to do is we needed something a reference, so we need to measure something. So let's just measure the jar. Let's just show you the jar. So it's a standard, everyday, common or gardener jar with a screw lid. So you got to screw the lid, put your spoon in, and you got to pick it up, and drag it from wherever you want, bring it over to, then you get to the cup. Anyway, so we've got a bit of tea left in that, right? So what I'm going to do is just measure that up. It's too big anyway. It needs to hold that kind of a thing. So I'll tell you what I'll do. Rather than design a jar that we're going to change anyway, I'm just going to get the size of the lid, really, and the height of it, because the idea is it's got to occupy less space. So let's just measure it. What have we got here for measuring? Right, we've got some calipers. We don't really need calipers, not that much of a design. Right, 85mm. 85mm. That'll do. That's close enough. Right, let's close that off. So let's just get on to the design. Got to do it quickly, so let's start with a round lid. So 85mm divided by 2, 42.5. Okay, let's have a look. Let's do the plan view to start with. Okay. Right. Of course, it's not playing ball. Not playing ball. What it will do. Right. Okay. Right. 42.5. 42.5. So yeah, we're gonna make this blooming thing. What's it doing? Okay. Right, let's get rid of some of these construction lines. Right, okay. Okay, so we've got a lid. Now obviously the lid, this is the size of a lid. Now my hand is normal size. Let's go a bit smaller. Let's make it slightly smaller. Right, hopefully you can hear me alright. Let's just check the audio. This is the size of a lid now. Yeah, we're okay. Right, let's go 75mm, 70mm. 70mm. Probably not so good. A big lid, yeah. So we've got 85. I'll tell you what, we'll go 80. So 40mm. Right, so what have we got here? Let's have a look. That's not right. Something happened there. 40mm. That's 80. Yeah. So, have I gone crazy? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's 85. So we've got 40mm. Want slightly less than that. So then we need. I should have just modelled it really. Let's have a look. 18mm. Let's just say. Yeah, let's just say it's 18mm. We'll go a bit less. 16mm. There we go. Right, that's going to be our lid. Okay, so let's just say that's going to be our lid. We need a lid like that because we want to be able to hold the lid to move it aside if we have a lid that removes, or whether we spin it out the way. I think we'll remove it. Right, so we're going to make a component. We're just going to call it the lid. Actually, we can get rid of all these layers as well. That's going to take a little while. Move content. Oh, there's just some hidden content. Might be some hidden content here. Let me just I normally start with a blank one. So let's just see if we got. Yeah, we've still got some bits here from the old one. Right, let's just go that way. Right, that's better. Now we can delete. I don't know if I can select more than one. Yeah. Delete. Okay, that's good. Right, so we deleted them all in one go. Brilliant, brilliant. So we've got a lid, and we don't want a square lid. We need a chamfered lid. So what we're going to do is, or bevel. So we're just going to come in. Let's just say we're going to come in. I don't know. 2.5, 3 mil. Okay, 3 mil, and we also don't want a sharp edge on the bottom. So we'll have another 3 mil. And what we'll do then is we'll grab hold of this and bring it down 3 mil, and do the same with the bottom. $3 Okay, so we've got sort of this thing going on. Yeah, okay. Looks a bit weird, but yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Now we need some way to engage it, so we're going to need something in the middle to be able to screw it over top of something else. So I say that needs to be smaller turn, so let's say 40 mil, so 20 mil. Right, and it needs to be big enough to do something with. So 15 mil, say 15 mil. Okay, so that's and that needs to be beveled as well. Oh, it needs to go over top of something. So it needs some lugs coming out of it and all sorts of stuff, so we need to sort that out as well. So a bit like a flask type of thing, just a quick turn as it needs to. We'll have to sort that out. Tell you what, we'll sort that lid out later on. Let's get the rest of it done first. So we've got a lid, right? Okay, we don't got no colour to it yet. We don't care about the colour. Okay, so what we need now is let's put this out the way a minute. We need now some jar shapes. So the average size of a jar is around about the 80 mil again. I think that'll be enough, so we'll do a 40 mil again. And the length contains the amount of coffee we want. So 110. 110, so we'll say 110. These things are like what they are for a reason, because they take jars of coffee and packs of sugar and whitener, sort of. They never actually can dump the whole contents. You always have a bit left over, but anyway, it's nice to have a bit left in the cupboard if you think you ran out and you just find a bit, but maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe we'll make it swallow the whole content up. Never mind. Okay, so we've got that. So we want 3 of these, so let's get 3 of these. Make that into a component. Excuse me. Right, so what we want now is 3 of those. And another one. And we need to move it over 40 mil. Okay, so now we've got something like, they don't all sit together, but we do need a central thing that to lock it. Right, so we're going to start off with this basic. Let's get rid of the axis. We don't need axis at this point. Right, so we need some spacing because we have a wall thickness to worry about. So let's give it a little bit of spacing. We don't need much of a wall. Let's say 4 mil. So we should have 4 mil between there, yeah. And now we want to place this back over here, but also have 4 mil. So that's not as easy as it sounds. We also need to come over by 2 mil. Right, so we've moved that over 4 mil, so it needs to come over 2 mil. And now that needs to go forward. Till it touches. No, it doesn't actually touch, does it? Let's have a look at that. If it touches, then we move it away 4 mil. Yeah. Okay. Let's move it away 4 mil. Right, so we'll look at the plan view. Are they equally spaced? Doesn't look too bad. Let's just make sure. 3 points. No, it's not quite right. 3.37. 4 mil. So we just need to move it this way a little bit. 0.5. Let's try 0.5. I'm gonna have to work out exactly how far it's got to go. 3.79. 3.79. So we need to move it 0.81. Let's try that. 0.81. I think that's right. Let's have a look. 4.5. 4.5. Okay, so I've done something weird there. 0.5. 4.06. 4.06. Okay, let's come back. 0.06. More bleeping. 4 mil. 4 mil. 4 mil. Very nice. What's going on here? Right, never mind. Yeah, so we've got three chambers. Tea, Whitener and sugar, or tea, coffee, sugar, Whitener, whatever. Okay, so yeah, and we've got one lid. Now the one lid is the handle. It's not the lid, it's the handle at the minute. So let's think. Anyway, right. So what do we need to do now? Right, so here we go. I need to be able to rotate this, so it'll need some kind of platter to sit on. So let's make a platter. So what I need to do is work out the center. Can I get the center? It's not going to be easy, is it? Let me draw a temporary line a minute. No, that's not going to work. Okay, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a round circle. It's going to be awkward, so yeah. Right, round circle. Let's estimate it. 250 mil. Oh, I forgot to divide it by 2. 125 mil. That seems too big. Why is that too big? Ah, it's not too big, it's just, it's too close to us. No, it's not. Why does that look weird? 250 mil. Okay, let's do it. Let's do 180 mil. So 60 mil. 60, 90 mil. Okay. Let's just make that a component so we don't have to mess around with it. I'll put it on top for now. How can I get a reference here? I need the middle of this, don't I? How do you get the middle of something like that? Right, let's need to get the middle somehow. Oh, yeah. I'm not that good. Can't find the middle of that. So what I can do is use the points that are facing each other. Right, let's get some construction lines. So go one there, one there. I'll just have to put a load of lines on it till I can somehow work it out. Right, so I need the middle of that. That's not easy. Unless it'll refer it to me. Not like that it won't. Right, let's try again. No, it's not going to get it either. Okay, so right, never come across this problem before. I'll tell you what, let's temporarily hide the bowls, jars. Okay, so then we can work without the jars for a minute. Right, okay, let's draw a line. See if I can find the centre. I can find. I think I've caused a bit of an upset to Sketchup. It doesn't know how to find. There, that's doesn't look the centre, does it? Right, let's do something that's. Let's go like that. I should have studied a bit more in school. Well, that's the centre line, so that's the centre. Can't be. It's got to be the centre of this, surely. Well, I don't know. I could get everything but the centre. Right, let's just go back a minute. Right, so we've got. I don't know how to get the centre of this. I could measure it, I suppose. 84.3. Oh, I've no idea. No idea to get to the centre of that. Never done that before. Right, we know that's the centre, and we know that's a centre. What's it doing? We know that's a centre. Hang on, what's going on here? Right, let's try again. Let's draw some lines. So we've got that's the halfway point. That's the halfway point. But that's not. Am I in? Hang on. Let's get a bit better, right? So, to me, that's the centre there. How the hell do you find a centre of a triangle? Let's try. Let's just try it. Yeah, it doesn't actually cover it, does it? So if we choose that, no, we can't choose that. It's going to make it part of the string. Oh, I don't know. Right. Tell you what, let's ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT. Right. How do I find the centre of a triangle? Ooh la la. Can mean a few special points depending on each. A centroid. Oh my god, what's all this? Hang on. I think we'll forget that idea. Right.
You know when you need for yourself.
Right, so
Yeah, 550. Very noisy with me at the moment.
yeah, so anyway. So we've got this bit. There's 3 points. Are they 3 points? Yeah. So you go from there to there, there to there, there to there. So that is the centre. Let's get rid of this, this and this. So in there we want a circle. Still can't get a circle in the middle of there. Well, I found a great problem that's causing the grief already. Okay, so it'll have to stay as it is. Dear, never had such a problem. Right, so I want to put a circle there. Let's just pretend we know what we want. No. Right, so doesn't look like Sketchup can tell what I'm trying to do. I'll tell you what, let's just make something like that. Oh, it's playing up today.
Q4WUX, G0NED. Go 525 then, one up.
Right, we'll just have to move it bit by bit.
Yeah, well, we're alright, are we going up from, well, this is the calling frequency, 500, 525's one channel up, isn't it? Okay.
I've gone quiet because I haven't got a solution for this yet. So I'm gonna have to just 8.5. Is that gonna be as close as it needs to be? Don't know. Let's just have a look. Half a mil there. Half a mil there. Oh, it's looking good so far. Half a mil there. Okay, so we've got something like, but we're just a bit too big. Bit too big, so that's 18.
4WUX, this is G0NED calling you.
So I need to be 17.75. 17. Oh no, hang on. Hang on. It's got to be half of 17. Yeah.
Here, Phil. I went to 433, 550 with 50.
Right, so here we go. So we want 17.75 divided by 2. So we need the calculator for this bit. 17.75 divided by 2, 8.875. 8.875. No, that didn't work. Ah, here, hang on. Let's measure it again. 1800, we need at least 0.25, so we need 17.5. 17.5. Maths is not my strong point. 875. 8.75. Still over. Okay, it doesn't really matter. It's got to be smaller anyway. So let's just do. I need a layer of the. It needs some layer to it. Let's try that. So we've got 1.5 mil. Is that enough? Yeah. No, it's not. Let's do another one. Alright, let's go on that one. Okay, so we've got from here to there, 2 point. That'll do. Right, so get rid of this one now. Keep just that one. Okay, so we need same length. Same length it needs to be as this stuff. 110 mil. Let's drop it down. Okay, so we've got the middle and we've got the outside bit. Okay, and we've got equal amounts going on here. So we need a base. Let's just make sure we're the right way up. Yep. So we need a base. What is that there? We don't need that one, do we? Let's get rid of that one. Let's get ourselves a base. It's got to be able to. We don't want it to protrude out of it, so let's have a look. It needs to be stable. Stable enough. I suppose we could have the coffee cup somewhere. Yeah, maybe. That takes up a lot of room, but you don't want to be able to knock it over. So let's come in a bit. Let's say 60 mil. Okay, and needs to be the same as the lid, but basically. What did I say the lid was? Something like the lid. No, that's probably going to be too much. Let's just forget about the lid. The lid is a carrying handle. Let's go. Not too much. 6 mil. Say 5 mil. 5 mil for the base. Okay, let's make the component.
Is that a question?
Yes.
The question is futile.
Okay. Right. So we've got that. That's the base. Yeah, just thinking as I'm going. Right, just get the building blocks in place. I think this needs to. Maybe it's like that. It needs to be able to spin. So this is the feet. It needs to have a tripod on it. So let's just come in. Needs to stay close. Right, let's put some round parts on it. round feet, let's say 20 mil, 8 mil, 16 mil diameter. Oh, did I make that? Have I made that component? Yeah, that's okay. Right, they need to be 5 mil. Okay, so we want one there. We need to know where we're going to put them. So oops. What's gone wrong? Something gone wrong there, hasn't there? Let me have a look. Oh, I'm up the wrong way around. I'm up the wrong way around now. Yeah, that's about right. So let's just draw some lines. Is that the one? Or is that the one? No, that's not the one. That's the one. That's the one. So we've got our lines, so we want... Doesn't look right, does it? No. It's not right. Help. Why do I choose shapes that are difficult to do? I only want 3. 3's enough. Tell you what, let's take the top off that a minute. Can't work with it while it's in 3D. So let's put one there. Let's make another one and put it somewhere. There, maybe, and another one. There. So we've got that's about right, isn't it? Yeah, let's get rid of them. Ah, but we're sticking out. We don't want to be sticking out. We need to go in. So I want that, specifically that, and we want to move it towards there by 20 mil. Too much. Try again. Say 10 mil. Yeah. 10 mil. 10 mil. Where's the middle? Mil. Okay, now we want to make it 6 mil. Okay, that's good so far. They're not sort of where the load is, but we could sort that out if you like. No, it's not right. just goes to show I'm not quite over the right area, am I? So, right, okay, let's make one of them fit at least. Let's make one of them fit. Yeah. Let's let go of the one and move. Yeah. Right, so move. Move that one. Okay. And now let go of that one. And move this one. To there, maybe. Right. What's that like? Can't tell in this mode. Ah, that's the problem I got, because I need to be underneath it. And there isn't a view for underneath. Let's have a look at, all we can do is eye it up. That seems, no, doesn't seem right, does it there? Right, okay. Is that better? No. Dear me. Oh. Went too far. Bit too far. That's too far. Oh, what's going on? Got to find the corner and put it there. That doesn't look right anymore. It's not as easy as it looks. Do I even care? Yeah, it's got to be balanced when you move it. What is going on? Strange. Right, let's try again. Keep trying. Right, so where is the end? So that's the bit that sticks out. Is that enough? Maybe. Close enough. Right. Now this one. Right, this one doesn't look too bad, does it? Looks okay, that one, so maybe it's this one that's out. Yeah, this one's out. It's a little bit out. That's probably too much. Yeah, it's too much. Almost. So go from there to there. Is that alright? Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we've got our feet. So our little feet sorted out. We've got our cylinders. Now that's got to be moved. Group those. Move it down, say I don't know, 10 mil. Move it down 10 mil, yeah. And it needs to spin. That needs to stay still. Yeah, that needs to stay still. So the base stays still. And the whole thing has to spin, so we need some bearing system. So if I get rid of the jars a minute, let's design some kind of bearing system here. And so that stays still. Now the lid holder, does it stay still or does it move with? Just trying to picture it now, visualize it. So I'm spinning the carousel, the base is stuck, and the jars are rotating around. The pin, yeah, so if you rotate it and the pin stays still, that's got to rotate with it because the jar's tight, yeah. So we need a bearing. So that's got to stay still. Severe alert. This is a test emergency alert. It's a UK government service that will warn you if there's a life-threatening emergency nearby. Do you need to take any action? A real emergency? Fine, it's simple. Yeah, they said they was going to do a test. Now they say it's in case there's an earthquake. We all know it's in case there's a nuclear problem, like there's a bomb on its way. But what you can do, it's not a lot anyway. Eat your iodine pills. Anyway, right. So what am I going to do? Yeah, we'll design. So this has to stay still and this has to be part of the rotating system. Yes. So we need a bearing. So let's design. We've got 10 mil. So we want something on here to contain a bearing. So that has to be able to swing round freely on top. So the two surfaces are independent to each other. Obviously this thing's got to be able to be cleaned as well. Just put jars back a minute, so yeah. Let's do it from the top and then move it down, right. Okay, so it's got to be able to be cleaned. So the bearing, so the base is static, and the bearing swivels, and the whole thing has to be fastened on the swivel bit. So we've got 10 mil clearance at the minute. 10 mil clearance, oh my god. Let's just make something, right, let's make something. It's got to be able to fit a bearing. I've got loads of bearings. It's got to be stable enough. So, can't be too big. That'll do. Right, we know it's got to be 10 mil thick. So make a component. The bearings. Let's just pretend we've got a bearing. I've got bearings. Let's get a bearing. Here's a bearing. I'll go off this one as soon as I got this one. I've got plenty of these. Let's bring it up. So we've got these loads of bearings. Might as well try and use them. Let's model the bearing. Right, so that'll take the weight, yeah. Right, need the calipers. Back to it. Right, so outer bearing, what we got here? 30mm. 30mm bearings. So 15mm, and there 9mm thick. 9mm thick. The inner ID is 10mm. Okay. What we got there? Does it even matter? We don't have to go to this much detail, do we? 2.7. 2.7. Okay, and then we've got another one that's 2.7, no, 3mm. 3mm. Okay, that'll do. There is one more ridge on it. Let's say in about 1mm. Yeah. And there's one more here. 0.25, yeah, that'll do. Okay, so we've got it. We've got our bearing. Got our bearing. Okay, let's make it into a bearing then. Right, so this one, I just got to bring it down. Okay. Okay, that'll do. Maybe. Yeah, that's close enough. Let's give it some colour. Give it some colour. Right, what have we got? Oh, I haven't done that side. Does it matter? Yeah, let's cheat. Let's cheat. Right, oof. Right. No, that didn't work, did it? Okay, it sort of worked, but there's an extra... Is it gone? Pressing the wrong buttons here. Hang on. Let's have a look. Has it... Oh, has it... Yeah, it's done it. Sort of got rid of that extra layer for me. Thank you, Sketchup. Okay, are we there? Sort of, close enough. Right, so we've got a bearing. We've got a bearing, and we're upside down. Now we're the right way up. Right. So we've got a bearing, we've got a bit of an infill. Now the bearing thickness is 9 mil. So we've got only a 10 mil thing. So let's create a 4.6 4.5 4.6 to make it a bit bigger. It needs to go down to 9.1. What happened? Something happened there. 9 mil. What size is it? Oh, it's 30 mil, isn't it? What am I thinking? Right, hang on. Let's try again. Right, so we're 15.15. 15.15 down 9.2. Let's just keep it simple. Drop that down by 9 mil. So we've got a bearing in something or other. Let's put those two together. Alright, so that needs to go down. Don't know how it's going to work. We'll have to work that out in a bit. That needs to go. What size did we say that was? 110. So we need to drop that down. 120 mil. There you go. Right, so we've got our bearing, sort of. We've got our... How's that going to sit in there? So that needs to pass through there, that shaft. It's a 10mm bore. Yeah, because that's got to... No, that's got a swivel with it, hasn't it? Right, so that's got a swivel with it. So, yes, that's got to go all the way through to the last piece. So that needs to be turned upside down, I think, yeah. The bearing needs to be turned upside down. So let's undo that. Let's flip it. Flip along the blue, is it? Yeah. Have a look in X-ray mode. Right, so we should have 1 mil. Where's our 1 mil difference? Why haven't we got 1 mil? Is that bearing 10 mil? I thought it was 9 mil. It is 9 mil, so what's happened? Something's happened. 10 mil. It's not showing me. Oh, I'm set. Yeah, that's it. It's there. That's flush, and that top bit's got the yeah. Got it. So what we need now is that needs to spin. Yeah, that would work. A washer in there. So let's put a washer in. Let's go up 1 mil. We need a washer now. Nice washer. Which needs an inner, outer. I don't know how big a washer would be. Let's say 20 mil. 20 mil, so 10 mil, and it needs to be 1 mil thick with an inner ID of we'd have to clear the dowel, wouldn't it? Needs to spin. Oh, the inner bit will spin anyway. So 10 mil. Let's create a washer. Oh, it's done it all anyway. Washer, right, okay. So we've got a washer. That washer needs to go underneath. I need to move that washer down by, I think it's 11, is it 12 mil? Say 12 mil. No, too much. Maths were never my strong point. Right, so we've got that. We can group. Add that to the group now. Cut. Paste in place. Right. So we've got a washer. So that would hold it. This off the main surface, and that should spin. And yeah, that'll spin around there. That's it. Should be alright. Yeah. So then I need a bolt. Right, okay. Now that whole thing can go down. Can't remember. 121. Do you want to go there? It wants to go there, so yeah, let's put it there. Right. So we've got oh, we've sort of got it, but we've got no room for the washer now. So let's just move this bottom down by 1 mil. There's a washer. It spins on the washer, stops it dragging, but it will wobble. That's the problem. It'll have to be tightened up. So right, we've got it. I'll need some kind of something to fasten the shaft. To spin round, yeah. Need to be able to take it apart to clean it. So that needs to be separate. So if I was to bring that and that and that down, let's just bring it down 100 mil to see what's going on. Right, so this stays on the countertop and this is fixed, so is this. And these will all be fixed to the same thing and allow it to spin round this axis. So you could spin it. Yeah, that sounds right. But I need to fasten that to this, so I need some kind of countersunk bolt. Something countersunk, so let's I think a 6mm will do the trick. So 6mm, say 12mm, so 6mm diameter, and we want 6mm, say 4mm, yeah, right, so we're going to countersink it, so we want to drop the whole thing down here, hang on. So we need to bring that down by 0.5. It's not doing it. Why not? That's because we're not in the. We're not in it. Oh, still not in it. Right, so we need to bring that down by 0.5, and then that'll have to come down to it as well. Then we need to grab hold of it and move it down about 3mm. Is that even working? It's not, is it? No, it didn't do it. Didn't do it. Hang on then. Didn't like that push-pull bit. So what we'll do first, we'll go 3mm, because we want to bring, that's got to go all the way through. Right, and we need to pull that down, that's already a bit. Yeah, so I need to take that down to, oh, it's separating it. Why is it separating it? Say 3mm. Then I need to grab all, why have I got two lines there? Right, so I need to grab hold of this, drag that down to there. That's not making it part of, let me go up, but it won't let me go down. Right, let's just take that away. I don't know what that is. Right, don't know. I seem to have an extra layer. That's it. Okay. Oh, we've got a bit of a shoulder going on. That's all right. Perhaps we don't need all that, but maybe I've done it a bit silly. Probably done it a bit silly. So that's 6mm. Yeah, I've done it a bit silly. Right, let's get rid of that one. We don't need that. What is going on here? Something weird going on. Have I got some remnants left over? Yeah. What is that? I've got something going on here. Right, I've got something going on. Hang on, so... Right. Okay, so now we've got what we want. So 6mm countersink M6 bolt. It goes up into the thing. Oops, don't want that. Right. So I've got that. So I need a bolt now then. I need a bolt based on, actually it's based on this. So I could just grab hold of that. Paste in place. Let's move it up. Move it up 100mm so we can work on it. There's part of our bolt. So we need oh, won't let me do it. It's not letting me do it. Right, fair play. Oh well. Right, so we need a bolt. It needs to be a certain length. It's hollow. Why have we got a hollow bolt? Right, tell you what, let's scrap that idea. Okay, 12mm, wasn't it? 6mm. And we need to be 3mm thick. Say 5mm thick. And bring this bit, we need to step it. And or put another circle on it. Right, so it's going to be 3mm. We've got to bring that down. That'll do. Oh no, it's going to be the wrong angle, so let's make it the same angle. Right, so let's say 30mm. Okay, so we've got a thing with no way to screw it. I've made bolts before, why am I making another one? Okay, so we need to bring that down. Let's just bring it down, I don't know, 3mm. It's gone wrong. What have I done wrong? Right. So yeah, I need to grab that. All that, I think. No. Yeah, I know what I need to do. I need to just grab those three, isn't it? Yeah. No, that's what I did before. Okay, so let's bring these down. Can't do that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it like that because I don't really need that level of detail at the minute. Even though I'm doing the filling in, don't really need that level of detail. I force myself to do it though. Right, let's go. That'll do. So we've got something that approximates a bolt. So I need to grab hold of it now by what would look like it's the middle. Put it in place. Okay, so we've got our bolt. Should stick up enough to screw to this thread, yeah, through the bearing. The bearing is bolted to this thing which bolts the pressure down to this, which forces the bearing against it, and the inside of the bearing is free to turn. Is that right? Oh, the outside turns while the inside is fixed. Now, that won't work, will it? That probably won't work. That stays still, and that's fixed. So the whole bearing has to turn. So we want the inside to be able to turn. I don't think the inside will turn. The shaft won't turn, will it? It'll be held still, won't it? Surely. So that's putting pressure against this, which makes that spin. Right, so yeah, we can't, so that middle bit there can't be attached. It's this bit that's attached. So right, okay, let's do some saving. Let's give these some synthetic rubber feet. That's it. Okay. So now if I attach this to this bit, but then how's it gonna fasten? It just needs to fasten on the other side of the bearing. This just needs to go through the washer. The washer attaches the middle of the bearing. I've done this before, I can't get the head around it. Hang on. So that's fastened still. That doesn't spin. Unless the washer has to be there. Maybe the washer has to be there. Sorry, the bearing has to be there. Anyway, we'll sort that out somehow. So the bearing's in there. That stays still. So the pin stays still. So there'll have to be a nut on top, won't there? So let's just bring that one down a bit more. Another 20mm for now. Right. So you can't see the bearing sticking out. So the washer's there, so there's a bit missing here, isn't there? Bit of this missing. So I don't know what the inner ID is. Let's say 6mm. What's going on here? One mil. Crazy. What's going on? Almost like there's 2 layers. Maybe there was. Alright, so what have we got there then? Strange. Okay. So we have a nut. So it looks like that spins and the rest stays still. So this shaft, we wanted to spin with it. So how do we make it spin? Put a nut on there, then come out. I don't know. Oh, anyway, that's not the bit I wanted to get too involved in. I'm going to leave that for now. I'll sort that out. Let's bring that back up. 20mm. Put it back where it's supposed to be. Right, let's get this back up to the top. I can't remember how much I moved it by. Was it 100mm? 200mm? No. 100mm. 100mm. Right. Okay, so we've got the thing back again. Right, so we want to print this in one go. We don't need all this. Needs to be ergonomic somehow. Right. Okay. I'll copy that. Oh, hang on. Copy. Oh, need to make it into a component. Or group it. Copy and paste in place. And rotate it round here. From there to wherever it wants to go. And again, paste in place. Okay, so we've got something like that. Can I do, oh, can I do smooth? Yeah. Yeah, that's probably an easier way of doing all this. Right. I'll colour that in a bit. Oh, let's reverse the faces. Okay. Save. So at the minute we've just got some kind of carousel where we need to get rid. Yeah, these need to have a thickness. So I need to 2 mil. 2 mil's enough. 110, so let's go down. Let's go 108. 107. Okay, and we've got a problem here. Let's say 3 mil. No. 3 mil. Let's say 2 mil. 1.5 mil. That'll do. Right. Oh, got this problem there. So we've got them to sort out, yeah. Right, let's bring that in. .5 mil. Okay. Alright, so we need to fill this in somehow. We give this a name yet? Alright, so we need another one, the base. Okay, so I need to sort this out. Is that okay? No. Is that okay? It's a bit thick. Oh, that's alright. It's weird looking. No, that ain't gonna do it. Okay. Okay, so how did we do it last time? Can't have in, yeah, we've got something there. Alright, so we need to make these part of this. Oh, need to explode all these. Oh, it's gone. We've lost what we just done. Why is that? It's hiding. Where's it? Where's it gone? It disappeared. How well. Right, I need to put these. Need to explode all these. Okay. Now we need. Yeah, what I should have done is not done them yet. Okay, I tell you what we'll do. Right, let's undo explode. Oh no, I always click that one. Alright, it's taking too long, isn't it? The day's going just to make a coffee pot. It would have been quicker just to clean the mess up and just take the 3 lids off. Anyway. Right, what am I doing? Undo close. Undo open, undo explode, undo close, undo open, undo cut, undo create arc. Right, hang on. Okay, so redo layers, right, okay. So this one, I need to go into here, grab hold of that. Bring that back up 1.5. Need to get rid of that one. That's it. It's much easier to do it all together. Okay, there's these as well. I have to undo some work. If you don't do it in the right order, you end up having to undo it. Otherwise, make it a problem later on. Okay, so we've got that. Now we need to explode that, and that. Not that though. Why is that selected? So that, and why is that suddenly like lit up? Oh, that shouldn't be there. Hey, why is it still there? Why have I got two? I've got two of them. Anyway, right. Oh, each one's got its own copy, that's why. Oh, I lost them all. Yeah, I've lost a lot now. Right, so that, and that explode. Right, so they're all one now. So I need to grab them all, but nothing else. Yeah, I've just grabbed them and I've grabbed nothing else. That's good. Ah, not yet though, not yet. First I've got to clean them up. Need to hide that. What is it? It's part of the base. Let's make it part of the base. And that part of the base. Okay, so I need to get rid of these now. We need the inner bit. We've still got the inside dimension, yeah, we need that. I don't need that though. Let's try it. Okay, so what I need is to put the piece back, so I need to grab that. Can I delete that and then join it? Will it put everything else back? Yeah. That's good. Okay, then I need to go like this. I need to grab all the bits now. I don't know why that's gone into bits. Well, let me select it. Hang on, let's try an easier way. Right, we're okay. Oh, we don't want the inner bits though. No, that's the wrong one. We don't want that, or that. And we don't want any more surface. We seem to have that surface which we don't want. Just want the top bit, yeah, that's it. Okay, what we want is that tool. And we need to come in 3 mil. Now we need to drop this one down. No. We don't want that. We want just this. We want to drop that. Let's say 3 mil. 1.5. That'll do. Right, okay, so we've got that. Got something extra going on here. Oops. What's it doing? Oh, it's missed. It's got bits missing there. Right, so something not quite right. Don't know what though. It's all gone to buggery there. Oh, we've got an extra line. How have I ended up with an extra line? Right, let's go back a bit. Let's try and grab them. I have to do it manually sometimes. Right, is that the lot? Looks like it. Right, here we go. .5 mil. Well, it's not liking that. Okay. Something about it. Right, what doesn't it like? So it likes that, does it? No. That's a whole section. That's a whole section. That's only half a section. So that's a whole section. That's only half a section. Right, is that better? Soften edges. Oh, still doing it. Why does it do that? Right, it's doing it all, isn't it? It's lost it. Okay. Right, so we've got that. We don't want that, or that, or that, or that. It's obviously messed up, isn't it? Something's messed up somewhere. I think it's going to do the same again. Something's messed up. Right. Two mil. Yeah, it's all gone to crap. Doesn't like being moved. Normally if something not on the same level. Looks alright to me. Anyway, right, okay, we'll sort that out after. Right, so we've got an infill here with no cover on it, that's right. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. No, don't want that to happen. Let's just put that there. Let's get rid of these outer ones. Okay. Right, I need to fill some of them up, so let's see if I can get some of this filled up. Oh, yes. Okay, so we're filled up. Sort of. We need a hole in the middle of there. We need a hole there to let that through, so we'll say that's 6, 12 mil, so say 13. Okay. We need to go all the way through somehow. Okay. Right, okay. Okay. Do I need these still? No. Okay, so we've got that. It's got... Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that as well. Oh, no good. Get rid of that. It's not doing anything, might as well get rid of it. I'll sort it out later. Okay. Right. Let's put the so we've got jars. Why are they on a separate thing? So jars. What are them? Some kind of aberrations. They're not there. It's not really there. It's fooled itself. Oh well. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, right, so we've got this weird looking thing. Where's your lid? There's your lid. It's not a lid, it's a handle to lift the lid off with. So we want a copy of this. Is that not? Oh, that's not a part yet, is it? Alright, we need to make it into a component. Right, so they're the jar, so why is it still doing that? Undo make component. Hang on, base. I can stay as part of this, can't I? I don't know if it can. No. Hang on. That needs to be... It's not the jar, it's part of the base. Okay, so this is now... Need to be grouped. Needs to be the jars. Okay, that's better. Right, we need to bring the lid. Needs to be leveled with this. And it's the handle needs to go up 20 mil. Right. Okay. So we need a lid shaped like this, maybe. Yeah, so we need a lid shaped like that. Copy. Paste in place. Group it. Make a component. New layer called lid. Put that one in the lid. Turn the lid off. On. Right, turn the jars off. Where's the lid gone? That's weird. Okay. Ah. So turn the jars off. No lid. Ah, that's why. Jars off. No lid. Still in the jars layer. Turn the jars off. That's better. Right, so the lid now. Right, let's have one called the handle. Put that in there. Switch off the handle. Okay, right. Switch off the base. So we've just got the lid. Just got the lid now. (4:15). So we need to make this into a lid. It's not a lid as it is at the minute, but we need to be able to push that out into the lid, and it needs to be bigger. So I need to select everything. Hang on, let's just select it all and unselect. It's quicker to unselect. Right, that's it. So we need it bigger. It's got to overlap by about 5 or 6 mil, maybe. Let's say 5 mil. Okay, so we've got a 5 mil overlap. This one then needs to go inside the container. So we need to come in a little bit. 0.5 of a mil. .5 of a mil. 0.5 of a mil. Right. We need to be solid. Hang on, what's going on? Are we in? No, we're not in X-ray mode. So we've got no surface to it yet. Oh, we have. What is going on? What am I doing? I'm not in X-ray mode. So how can I have a surface? Right, let's get rid of this outer one. Oh, just got rid of the... Oh, toolbars again. So when I click that, it goes... It has to load all toolbars. It spins. You can't come out of it until... See, you have to wait. I don't want that icon. I never use that icon from there. See, view toolbars. I want to edit. I don't want that there. Right, anyway. Yeah, I wanted to undo erase because I erased the wrong thing. That's all I have to try to do. Right, is it gone? So that's the real one. This is the... Yeah, so we need to take the outer one away. Right, and then we need to take off these. Cut them. Probably that one as well. Paste in place. What the hell is going on with this? Colours. In model. What's going on? Colour 7. It's showing grey. Oh. Hang on, undo close, undo paint, undo paint, undo paint, undo paint. So it is the right colour, it's just the way I'm looking at it. So I thought it was transparent. Okay, fair enough. So I need to cut, paste in place. No, cut, undo paste, undo open, undo cut. Right, I need to extrude this while it's empty. How thick is this lid going to be? 10mm, 5mm, 6mm. 6mm. Okay. Tell you what, we'll do it the other way. 6mm down. Right. That's okay. Now we need to take these off. So we cut them and paste them in place. No, I've done that wrong, haven't I? Done that wrong. Right, undo, undo, push, pull. 6mm there. Right, now they're now on the bottom. That's where we want them. I'll do that one first. Right, so I'll cut them. Paste them in place. Now they they can just be 6mm again, can't they? But how can you spin this? How would you spin it if it's you've got to lift it off? Maybe we'll lift it off. Yeah, we'll take it off maybe for now. It'll have to evolve. So 6mm. 6mm quite a lot, isn't it? Oh, well, yeah, it'll have to evolve. First it'll have to be a container, then we'll have to make it into stuff later on. Container first. I knew that one had gone wrong. Right. Okay, so we've got that done there. Now there needs to be a handle hole. No, we don't need that. Ah, we needed it. Yeah, we did need it. We need it on top. Right, I need to push it down onto there. Just using it as a guide. 6mm hole. That can go now. What we got here? 6mm. Okay. Right, so we've got something. Right, let's get the lid, the handle back. So hide the lid. Okay. This is going to have to be 6mm, so this is going to have to be 5mm. 5.5. No. Needs to be 2.75. It needs to go down 5.5. Okay, that's it. Okay. I need to drop that down to the surface. Okay, we've got a lid now on the jars. Just lift it up a little bit. That's it. Right, so we've got the jars, base. Okay, got some weird looking things, so the base can sit down okay. We can take the lid off. And then we can look inside the lid. Tea, coffee, sugar, no, sugar, coffee, coffee, Whitener and sugar, that's it. Bloody hell. Coffee, Whitener and sugar, right. wonder if it'll let me smooth it out. Repair, soften, smooth, flat edge, smooth. What about a repair? Can it repair? Zero lines repaired. Oops, done something silly there, look at that. Okay, whatever. That may have been the problem, but I doubt it. I need to go. I need to get all these things now. It's probably going to do the same again. I don't know why I'm wasting my time making a coffee pot. Why am I doing it? There's something wrong there. It's why am I? It's not even a coffee pot, is it? That's all gone stupid over there, look. Look what it's done there. It's all gone silly. And there. Is there any bit that's not? Oh, it's silly everywhere. Shame. Right, I suppose I could, while it's in this state, repair it properly. All I need is the top bit. Right, undo. Undo offset, right, so it's not going to let us do that. Okay, what's next? So the lid needs to come back down. So we've got some weird arse looking thing. Now you should be able to pull this, take the lid off, pull this up for washing, and it just sits over this piece here. And you don't always need a bearing, because it just spins anyway, and it's got some weight to it. Sometimes you just don't need a bearing. You've got potentially 3 kilos of weight, or somewhere thereabout, with each kilo in. So, oops, look at that there. Right, it's a weird looking thing. Very ugly at the minute, it looks ugly. Yeah, looks ugly. Now potentially this could just spin without a bearing, so we might get rid of the bearing. Yeah, I might get rid of the bearing. Okay, so so you've got your lid, and you can take your lid off. So your lid can be taken off and pushed back in. So You take your lid off once, you have access to all 3 chambers. You put your sugar in. Now, what I wanted to do is turn it and dispense it. That might be asking a bit too much at the minute. So, what's the worst that can happen if I print this out? I waste a lot of plastic, that's the worst can happen. Quite a lot of plastic. PLA. I suppose I could scale it down and make a small version of it. Just for testing. Yes, I could scale it down. So, at the minute, the jars, right, you've got your jars and lid. This could all be one thing, couldn't it? All that be one thing, no bearing. You just spin it round. Yeah, I like the idea of that. Let's get rid of the bearing. We don't want a bearing. We've made a wasted everyone's time making bearings. Right. Where's the bearing go? Right, let's just make a component, cut it, paste in place, bearing, so you've got a bearing, and and a washer, that'll do. Right, let's hide the bearing, bring back the base. I've got a 3D print in it where I've got my milling head on, so I don't need to do any of this if we're going to print it all together. Okay, and we don't need all of that if it's just going to spin. We don't need this bit. That's its platform. It needs something to spin on. You don't want, yeah, you need something so you can just wax it up or something and it'll spin on it. Yeah, that's okay. But you don't need a lot of space. Just need enough clearance. So we don't need big, like 10mm anymore. That was only to house the bearing. So just need to make it about I don't know, 0.5, 1mm, so 9mm. Okay. So we've got that. Don't need a hole in it no more. Needs to be longer. Nine mil longer. Okay. So we've got something to slip on. Right, we're missing the washer now. Okay. Right, we need another one for feet. Right, the feet are optional, so that's something just to spin on. Need to be able to wash this. What's going on here? Yeah, need to be able to wash it. Explode. Okay. So we've got that and that. Explode. Okay. So I've got this thing. It'll just spin on that surface there. Jars back. So it's just got to spin. Actually, it's too tall now, isn't it? It's just got rid of something. So we need to bring that down by 9mm. We forgot the washer. No, we're okay. Yeah, that's okay. Now that's going to be too tall by 9mm. So that's going to be 3D printed as well. We don't need a hole. We need a hole to locate it. But does it need that hole if these are just going to go on anyway? Be nice to locate it, or could you just make it fit on? Right, let's have a look. So let's get rid of the jars a minute. Okay. Yeah, so the handle comes through. You need to locate it, probably. Be nice to locate it. What size is that? $12mm. Oh, we need a hole. Come on, you can do it. What's it doing? So it needs to be 13mm, 12.5, 6.25. 6.25. Need to grab up hold of all this. Make sure there's nothing else grabbed hold of now. Get rid of that. Paste in place. So it will stick up. Oh no, it's going to stick up into the handle, isn't it? Oh, that's fine. Okay. Right, JRs. So we're okay down the bottom. Need to bring this down into here. Something like that. Right, so we've still got something in there that shouldn't be there. Oh, yeah, we need a hole in it. Right, so that comes through there. It locates the lid on, helps you put it in the right place. So we do need something in the lid. Do we? It's more places for dirt to accumulate. More places for dirt to accumulate. So I tell you what, we'll leave it off for now. Yeah, we'll leave it off for now. I'll take that off altogether because it's difficult to clean out of them holes. Should put it in the dishwasher. Put it in the dishwasher, I suppose. Let's make it simple as we can. And that's part of the lid that's going to locate itself anyway. So the shaft doesn't need to be that big. It just needs to hold it upright to spin. So a lid, jars and lid. And we don't need it this big. Handle. So this can be smaller. What size is it? 119. So let's say 69. No. Let's say 50 mil. Undo 60 mil. Jars. It goes around there, that's probably enough. Yeah, so you can drag the whole thing out to clean it. And in that case, does it need to... Yeah, you need to wash it out. I don't know. What's that there? Okay. So we're okay. Hide the feet. We want a chamfer on there. Okay. Alright. So, lid, jars, handle. So the handle and the jars. So the lid and the handle is all in one now. Okay, so they're a group. They explode. Okay. Right. So now we've got to think about saving some plastic somehow. So you've got thickness is going on there already. That's going in the jar. That's the cover. It doesn't need to be that big. Can I? Yeah, maybe. Let's have a look. So I can come. Needs to be just a little bit like probably. Right, let's do it from here. I need to get it over to this. Trying to save some plastic. Right, now I can lower that. 6 mils, make it thin. 2 mil. So you got 2 mil. Oh no, it needs to go a bit more. Or 2 mil. And that doesn't need to be that much, does it? That can be less. That can be less by another 2 mil. So you got 2 mil. Hang on. Problem. Oops, all going wrong. No, that's not good. Hang on. Ah, toolbars again. I think they put these tools in the place to annoy people. I've got to wait now for it to stop. Right. That undo needs to go somewhere else. See what it's doing. I'm gonna wait. Right, undo erase, undo, open, undo close, undo push pull, undo push pull, undo push pull, undo push pull. Right. Okay, so is that already 2 mil? Yeah, that's 2 mil. So what we'll do is grab hold of this on this view, and this needs to be 2 mil, so I need to grab the whole thing and push it up. Oh, what's it doing? Oh, it's the wrong tool, that's why. Right, so we've got all that. These are big. Do they need to be that big? 5 mil? Now let's make them less. It's a lot of plastic. So let's make it only 1 mil. 1.5 mil. So let's go back 3.5 mil. That'll do. That's good. It's only got to cover it up. The contents don't last long enough to go off. They don't need to be sealed. They just need to keep. Just put the lid on it, and that's it. Really. Stop them drying out. Right. So then you've got this one. That's a problem. That's a sharp edge. You don't want a sharp edge. I've got to find all this again there. Oh god, 80, when does that? Is this going to have the same problem now? Same problem as the last one, maybe. Should do, because it's made off the same thing. Oh god. Oh, bloody hell. Oh my god, right, let's just grab that, and that, and that. Why does it do that to me? Oh god, it's annoying now. Right, let's just print it. So, do we need this? I don't know. I don't think we need this, do we? No, we don't. We've got stuff here, so let's get rid of that altogether. Right, let's go back. Right. So we don't want offset. Right, okay. Let's change it again. So we're going to make this first thinner by, it's going to be 2 mil thinner. And then we want to make this one thinner by 4 mil. So we just put the lid on. $4 mil, that's too much. Okay, that's it. That's got all the strength it needs because it's fastened there. The handle, you just need to get your hand on it, your fingers around it, so it needs to be just enough. 15 mil. And you can put your hand over top and just grab the sides. You don't need that bit there. Yeah, we don't need that bit there. So we're going to get rid of it. Okay, get rid of that. And we need to move that down. Okay. We don't need the chamfer. Oh, undo move. Let's get rid of the chamfer. Probably could do with the chamfer the other way. Right, that's it, so we can get rid of the chamfer. So we need on the face. That's it. So just grab it like that, lift it off, and it's going to be too heavy. Too much printing material, so we need to get rid of that. Next. So too much printing material, right. So just grab it, take it off. Right. One mil. Two mil. And then grab it. It needs to go all the way to the lid. That's it. Okay. It's a little bit sharp. Well, I need to grab it. Like that, and that okay, and that quiet. Three mil. Weird looking. Yeah, better than nothing, I suppose. Right. Okay, well that's that. There's your handle. That's not quite right. Too much going on. Right, so now we need to get rid of this one. Just bring that down to there. No. Bring that down to there. Why is that doing that? Okay. So that's 13 mil, so bring it down to 12 mil. Okay. I'll just need a little knob. We don't need that big thing now. We can just grab it with a knob, can't we? Let's get rid of that. Let's put something in the middle though first. Small knob. 10 mil. And we can get rid of. Can we get rid of all that? No. No, that's no good. Okay, we'll just do it a different way. Okay. So, that's 20 mil. Height. And 1 mil. That's it. Oh, not that. Get away. Right. Okay, so we've got just a thing to lift off. There's your jars. Need to drop this down a bit now. Okay, so we've reduced it down. We've got no bearings. Minimal plastic. Minimal plastic. What's this one? 19 mil. Need to be able to get your hands on it. Probably can get rid of a few mil of it. $6 mil, that'll do. Right, okay. And what's it look like in 3D? I've got 3 chambers, 1 lid. 3 chambers and 1 lid, yeah. Okay. I'll go for that. Sticks over a bit, doesn't it? Does it matter? No, it's okay. Right, let's do it. Let's just do it. Right, so what do we do first? The container. Let's do the container first, more interesting. Right. Okay, let's do the container. So it's quite a lot of waste, but anyway, let's just do it. Why not? It'll do with infill anyway. Right. Export. What we're going to call this? Coffee Whitener. That'll do. Oh, it's got to be called Dispenser Jaws. Container area. STL. I'll just call it center. Center. Okay. Alright, let's open up the studio. Get the Bamboo Lab over here. Right, new project. Right, file, import. Let's see what it looks like. 3 printed models. Why have I put it in Sketchup? Shit. That needs to come to get that from there. So I need to go out of there. That needs to be to open that. There we go. Let's have a look at it. Can it be printed? Yeah, surely it can be printed. Okay. Go for it. Right, let's slice it up, see what happens. Generating walls. Infill, that's always a good thing. Right, slice seems okay. 9 hours. 9 hours 31, never. Filament, £8.41 the cost. Nah, there's got to be something else going on here. Nah, I can't do that. 9 hours 31. Nah, it's got to save some space. It is quite tall though. But yeah. Right, let's go back to the model. So that's 9 hours 41. That's going to take too long. Just hide the lid a minute. And the base. What's that? The lid. Okay. What is going on here? So hide the lid, and the lid's still there. Bring the lid back. No. Undo, delete, undo, erase. So the lid. Bring back the lid. Paste in place. Hide the lid. Oh, layer 0. Lid. That's better. Okay, so we've got this thing, and we've got all this problem going on here. But this can be made anyhow now, can't it? Because it's literally just that. So that, oh, it's got to match the lid. We've done the lid. So, how do you make infill? Why is it going to take so long? That's ridiculous. Now it's quite tall compared to what I normally make. 110. It's not that much. Yeah, these walls are too, they need to be closer. £8 worth of plastic to make it. No, I'll have to redesign it. How can I make these channels bigger? Maybe. Oh, you can't because the outer circumference is done. So the outer, so how can I make these smaller now without affecting it? God knows. Right, so bit of a problem there then. Looks like I have to remake the lid and that. So if I take, right, okay. Oh, that might have to be it for today, I think. Right, anyway, let's call it a day, and we'll resume on this another day. So, there we have it. We've designed something that looks like a weird thing. And we'll carry on with it another day. Alright, thanks for watching, and that's it for today. Bye bye. So back to the thumbnail. And I'm out of here.
Of course I'm properly switched on. Having depressed the activator button, what else would you expect?
I am closing down. I have much to do. You have engaged my circuits on your petty affairs for far too long. I am checking. Kindly wait.